Yes. Yeah. That's funny. He really said that? Wow. Do you think he's jealous? No, I don't know. I really don't know. I condition like, once, twice a week. No shampoo. Shampoo dries it out,
What did you see on a couple of touchdowns with Josh? And looked like you guys had a pretty good rhythm going.
Yeah, I mean, as always, starts with the O-line, giving him time. He on that second one, he made an incredible play. I mean, guy in his face, back foot, throwing it up. But on both touchdowns, you got to watch Gabe blocking. Gabe Davis out there. Receivers, when they can block, that adds a whole nother level to offense. And I give a lot of credit to him on both those.
Dawson, that touchdown was on the fourth down. You had a couple of times earlier in this season where Sean punted or, kicked a field goal. And we talked about faith. Do you feel like on those plays it's faith in the offense when he does it?
Yeah, absolutely. We have a lot of momentum right now. And that just shows, Coach McDermott having a lot of faith in Coach Dayball, and then Coach Dave's having trust in us and getting the job done. So like I said earlier, it starts with the O-line. They played awesome again. So we hope to just keep stacking good games on good games, and that faith's just going to keep growing.
Dawson, Sean said the first half was sloppy, the second half was much better. What changed? Was it just simply execution, or was it?
Yeah, I mean, it was just the little things too. We made some good halftime adjustments. Dave's came in there with, the right game plan, and we stuck with what was working from the first half and added some good stuff too. This guy right here is playing incredible. So just the weapons we have in offense, it's so fun that, any given play we could be scoring 50-yard touchdowns and then, go to him, go to Motor, and run the ball down their throat too. So I think we got a lot of good momentum right now.
What did you guys take away from the way the first half ended? Touchdown coming off the board.
Oh, I mean, it's just one of those things. I mean, Josh made another incredible play. We had a screen drawn up, so there was a lineman downfield. It's not his fault at all. It was just another loose play Josh was making. Made a great throw. Thankfully, I didn't celebrate too much because, turning around seeing the flag, that's always frustrating. But it's just something that happens. You got to bounce back from it.
Matt, Mitch Morris a couple weeks ago said you want to be able to run the ball well enough that coach has faith to call those plays. 32 carries in total for you guys tonight. Do you think you're starting to show that or have shown that?
Yeah, absolutely. And, back to it, the receivers and the O-line, tight ends doing a great job of blocking, makes it easier for us. And I feel like, in this game, of course, it's going to throwing, but you have to be able to run the football, and I still remember the year when I won the Super Bowl, we were able to run the ball really well, It makes it easier for Josh, he doesn't have to go out there and make every play miraculous, So I think if we continue to do that, we're on the right path.
And it seemed like there was a plan early to have you involved. I mean, you touched the ball a lot on that first drive. Was that, did you expect that coming in, and how nice was that to get going early like that?
Every week whatever they want me to do, I'm going to do. I say it all the time, you just got to know your role on the team and, just be ready. Your opportunity come at any time, just be ready for it. And, I got great teammates like, Dawson right here who believe in every week. So I just want to go out there and, do the best I can for them and just do my job.
And the touchdown catch at the end there in the fourth quarter, can you just kind of walk us through what you saw on that play?
Yeah, just simple screenplay. Once again, shout out to everyone that was blocking, tight end receivers, offensive line. Josh throwing me a good ball, easy to catch. And, I just set it up and cut back and scored.
Talk about knowing your role. How difficult is it to be a guy that comes in here once to make an impact and then are inactive for 5 games at a time and waiting?
Man, it's just life, We play a game that, many want to play every day, very fortunate. So, I could have sat there and pouted and been, upset, but I'm not going to do that. I'm blessed every day I'm in this position. And like I said, when your opportunity comes, you got to make the most of it. And like I said, our team's very unselfish. 1 week you may be up, 1 week you may be down. But you have to have the unselfish team to get to where you want to get to. I feel like we have that.
Did you talk to Isaiah at all about that this week?
A little bit. I told him, don't worry about it. Your time's going to come again. We'll come back to you. You don't know that, especially with the NFL. There's so many injuries that happen. You never wish for them, but they happen. And Isaiah's a great player. I think he's number one, kickoff returner in the league right now. So, we'll come back to him. And like I said, you just have to be ready and know your role on the team.
It was kind of a chaotic sequence there. I think it was in the first half. It was like Cody got hurt, and then Ryan came in, and he got hurt, I think, and then Jamil came in. You guys thinking on the sideline there, like, hey, can we get like some breaks here with the offensive line? It's like every week it seems like something else happened. What was that moment like?
I mean, it's just like what Matt was just talking about. You got to be ready for your moment. no matter if you're first, second, third string and active. You just got to come to every game prepared to play. I mean, and those guys do a great job. When their number's called, they get out there and execute. It was weird. Like, I really didn't notice a whole lot of that because I'm just, thinking about my one little role. But when you got to sift through guys like that, it's tough. But they came prepared, and they prepared like they were going to be the starter for the week. And it showed well because they executed.
Thanks. Dawson, can you take us through that second touchdown, kind of what you saw right after the catch?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, we drew it up like I was going to block the DN, then release, but there was no one there. So it's like, oh, gosh, what's going to happen? There was edge pressure, so I'm like, I got to get out quick. I know Josh is going to have someone in his face. And then as soon as I turn, I look, and he's like fadeaway jumper, like throwing it to me. Like, of course, he's doing just MVP things. But, the ball's in the air. I'm just like, you got to catch this one. So thankfully I secured it. Gabe made an awesome block in the end zone. I was surprised to be that free to just, basically walking in.
You had a season high receptions on Sunday. Today you had 2 more touchdowns to the ledger. What's it like for you coming back from that hand injury and sort of picking up where you left off?
I mean, Matt touched on this too. Just doing whatever you're asked to do every week, whether it's 1 catch or 10, whether it's 0 targets or 10. With the quarterback that we have, with the players that we have, like, there's going to be opportunities every single weekend. You just got to be ready when it comes your way.
Dawson, I don't know if you know this or not, but you set the franchise record for touchdown catches for a tight end. What are your thoughts on that? You'd be pretty proud of that, I would think.
Yeah, I didn't know that. It's exciting. Obviously, the Bills have had some great tight ends. But, if I already said the record, I want to keep going with that.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah.
The game pickup seemed like the offense picks up a little bit more with you when you're in the game. In that first drive, did it seem like the energy level was up?
That just comes to the team. I'm fast, so you may see me running fast. But
That's an understatement. He's very fast. Yeah.
Nah, I mean, we just came out with energy, this game. Everyone was ready to go. That wasn't us last week when we played the Colts. Everyone's like, oh, the narrative's going to change every week on us, so we want to come out there and show that, when we play well, we're a hard team to beat. And I feel like we came out there with great energy today. Started off with a, scoring drive on the first series. So we want to do that every week.
Sweet. Thank you all.